And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name is Monkey and welcome to Monkey Experiments on YouTube. And today I will be doing the second part of Edith Finch. So, the last story I believe we did Barbara. See, I thought I did Molly, but it's actually Barbara I did. Because I get very confused sometimes when I'm playing the footage. I did hear the name Molly a lot, so I think I did do Barbara and did do Molly. I think Barbara is the one with the ear. Molly is a different character. Okay, here we go. Let's get into it. Sit back, guys, and just chill out with me, because it's a pretty interesting story, and I really like it. Do I have to go back? I think I have to go back.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Okay, so we're going to go downstairs. Hey Ethan, hey Jazzy, hey guys. So I've just finished doing Barbara, so don't spoil it for me, I've just realised I was just in Barbara's room, and I was like, why am I in Barbara's room?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Aww. I'm eating chicken nuggets. Nice, man. Nice. Love chicken nuggets. Can I see in this game? It's really dark. Love you, baby. Nice. So now I'm going to go into the basement. I've not been in here yet, so I'm looking forward to see what it is. Saving. That's not good. Turn up your brightness, dumbass. You're cool. Okay, come here. Why has my brightness gone down? So my brightness has gone down for some reason where it was higher before. Yeah, it was definitely higher than this before. Ah, must have been an automatic thing. Okay, is that bright enough for you guys or too bright? Just let me know. I'm gonna have a look around. I believe there's not many secrets in this game.
Mom.
I'm just gonna turn down the brightness for like a second, guys. That's better.
The basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Aww. Would she stab her? 7. So it is the brightness. A?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once.
You're so cheeky,
carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Hiding a dead body. I like how Jazz is the best thing.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more
He's
than
being
that.
nice and I'm being a dick. As always, Ethan. Oh my god. Because you're perfect. You're perfect, Jazzy. What? So, you saw that, right? Wouldn't let me actually open the door then.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
I was him, Haven. What was you, Jazzy?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
We must read this note.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
What?
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
You're my honey bun. You're my baby boo. I love you, Jazzy.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
You're a kitty cake.
Having a schedule, living for today.
Bye. I'm eating.
I always
my
expected
food,
to be dead
and
tomorrow.
then I'm gonna start streaming. Okay, Ethan. Good luck with your stream, dude. Have a good one.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Ghost out yet? No, never. Bye,
Even a
Ethan.
monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Bye. Bye, Ethan. I've eaten this.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Well, they can probably the latter. What do you think, Jazzy? Tired of being afraid or tired of...
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
2005?
I'm done waiting.
It's a whole half.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
How do people eat peaches that big? I can eat a whole half of peaches, especially the ones in the tin. I can't guzzle it down, obviously. I can just like... There's books here? This is creepy.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
You choke so hard, you do anyway.
Whatever killed Barbara
And
and Molly
it's not attractive.
and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I want to see you
I'm
play
going to
my
appreciate
favorite.
all of it.
My favorite now.
Especially the food.
I bet you do. I'm gonna play this for half an hour, Jazzy.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Aww. Oh, okay, so probably won't get there. Probably. I'll try, but... What was stories interesting?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That's crazy. So he was afraid of the train. I think that's what really scared him.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
There's no other secrets around here, Jazzy. I'm gonna bite way. Look around me quickly. There we go. Oh, this is interesting. That's really cool. Use the painting as a way to like trick himself into looking outside. Okay, that's what he said actually. How do I go down? Ah, we go. He was afraid of the curse. Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought he was originally
Maybe
afraid
she was
of.
afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Not the train. So I thought the reason why I was thinking the train was because the
But if she never
vibration of the
told
house.
me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
God.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
How is there a train
Found out what happened to
track
everyone
like
else.
that on an island? I don't know. That is
But
weird,
now
actually.
I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I don't reckon there really is a train here. I think this was just all like a fabrication of his mind. Makes no sense. So it could be that once upon a time there was like a handmade wooden
I don't know
train
if I
track.
should even be writing this.
Then why is she seeing it? I know, right? If it's not
Maybe
real,
it'd be
why is it
better
there?
if all this just died with me.
No. Jazzy Buzzy, that goes into the water.
But
Yeah,
I
it
thought
does.
you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
She's pregnant. She has to be the way she's talking about the story.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
She's so pregnant.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Yeah, she's so pregnant. I think she's going to give birth to a child in the end. Makes sense. Climbing up. What? Nope. Nope, that's not what I'm going to do. Can I not climb up? The lights lead here. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Am I being stupid, Jazzy? I am being dumb. I'm being dumb. And when would I climb over? Always stupid. That's alright. I really like this, Jazz. It's a really cool game. It's beautiful. No climb. No, I can't climb. I was just testing it. I thought it was like something I had to randomly do. I used to know a place like this. I didn't go to it, but I used to remember seeing like a place like this when I was on a trip with friends of mine and stuff.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I think you're behind, Jazzy. Don't worry, honey. I got the stairs, don't worry. I think you're behind by 10 seconds or something like that. Yeah. Good job. Thank you.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Maybe you guys keep dying
What kind of
because you're
family
so
finishes
stupid.
building a cemetery before starting the house?
You're gonna restart. Are you gonna restart? Okay, honey. Love you.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. (1978 to 1988). 1995 to 2009. That's recently. These recent ones as well. R.I.P. Pets. I know, right? Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
This is interesting. I'm going to read this. Okay. So, Molly Finch. She's the cat one, right? Born December 11, 1937. Died December 13. Oh, she's 10 years old. 1947. Calvin Finch. Born April 25th, 1950. Died September 23rd, 1961. So 11 years old. Oh, Calvin. It's all the stuff on your menu. Oh, yeah. Okay, interesting. 7 Stephen Finch, born June 17, 1915, died August 26, 1964. But he was the longest living one so far. No, this is the longest living one. This one right here. Edie. Edith Finch, born April 8th, 1970, to die December 5th, 2007. Walter Finch, born August 26, 1952, died March 31st, 2005. And finally, Barbara Finch, born October 31st, 1984, 1944, died October 31st, 1960.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I think Edie had the right mind. That's interesting, I like that. I like places like these.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
What? Ooh.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Aww. That's really sad. Which way do we go now? Pathetic! It's all the stuff in your menu. Where's that? Ah, that's fucking pathetic. We'll just go back. Okay.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Yeah, I got that.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gregory Finch, born January 12, 1966. Born a year later. Aww. Sam Finch, born April 25th, 1950, died July 26th, 1983. Stupid mums, I know, right? Who needs them? Not me, I don't need mums. I need my mummy, though. Gus Finch, born June 20th, 1969, died November 08, 1982. Nice. Mums. Hey, depends what sort of household you're born in, dude.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
I didn't realise I lost brothers as well.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
It feels like a bit like a horror, this game. Mother. Hey, mother. 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 I like to step
But looking
around.
back on it now,
This is a treehouse, guys. This is a treehouse. Just saying.
if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Hey, Anisha's pregnant. Treehouse! I'm one. I told you. Anisha's pregnant because the way she's telling the story. Yeah, we can have a treehouse. Definitely. I want to live in a... My ideal house would be to have a house in the back garden. Can I get one? What, you mean a treehouse? Yeah. So it's weird, I just walked into that ladder and it wouldn't let me climb it. So my dream has always been to have a tree in the back garden, actually.
I never
weird.
met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Dumbasses? Yeah, I get that. I like her
They were
clothes.
both pretty intense.
That's pretty cool, I like that. Can it be black and pink with the tree? Absolutely, darling. If that's what you want. Oh, who's Kay? I'm pretty sure I know that, but I've just forgotten.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
I'm afraid of the big boba. Is that Sam? Sam! I got to play as Sam. I love you, darling. Now have a quick drink, guys. Let's say, try. Open it. Yes, finally. He looks pretty cool. Aww.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
What?
Perfect.
I sneezed and bit my tongue so hard it's bleeding. Oh, Ellie Billy. Jelly, go and get some sorted. Go and get it sorted. Get some tissue for your tongue. It will heal faster because it's your tongue. Go and get it sorted.
Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
I'm gonna
just be careful. The camera's older than you are. Definitely. Hey!
That's a keeper.
That's amazing. I love that.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
To tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
Calvin.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
That bird. That's it. That's the camera on the front again.
Before
Sarcasm.
you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination.
I love it.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn!
Oh shit! That's fucked up. He's dead now, so now I brought you new creepy voice. Cause you're next.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, that's fucked up. What would you make her shoot? Oh my god.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about
Dad!
No. Did he die because of that? No, Dad, it's you. Now, dear girl. Now, dear girl.
Of all these stories, that's the one I
No,
wish
Dad,
most that
it's
my
you.
mom had told me.
No, Dad, it's you. Now, dear girl. Yeah, go. Run, dear. Run away. If I'm ever in a situation like that, remind me never to let my child shoot a gun or even shoot an animal. I'd rather actually like not do that ever. I just don't think it's. I don't think there's any excuse to like allow your child to shoot a gun. I don't think it's a good. I don't think it's a good idea to allow your child to at that age to
After
shoot a gun
Sam
out of
died?
fear.
My mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
I love her gloves and stuff. I really want those gloves. Oh, this part. I've not done this before. Divorce contract.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I just finished this, did you? No spoilers.
Hand over, Gregory. It's time.
This is my favourite part in the game, is it?
Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Yeah. It's by far the best part of the game, of my opinion.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
No way.
Lost in his imagination.
Woo.
Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
I agree. Very good. This game is so fucking good. Yeah. I'm trying to get all the letters down. Is Louise's part right there? And the music choice is amazing. Yes, but this is right behind it. Yeah. I think I meant to try to fill up there or something.
I know how silly it sounds.
Yeah.
But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
I knew Monkey would like this part.
Maybe
It's
if I
awesome.
hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
No.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Take Gregory with you, dumbass. He's a child. He doesn't understand. Oh, I know exactly what's about to happen.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
No. Don't do this to me. I don't want to see this.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. He'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That's really sad. It's really, really sad. I'm allowed to feel. No, I'm allowed to feel.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Yeah! Yeah!
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Yeah! Fuck yeah! Ah! I think Monkey is gonna like this part. Ah! Yeah! Fuck! Ah, this is beautiful.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I now pronounce you
husband and wife. Fuck this game! Fuck this game! I'm gonna fly around anyway! Fuck this game! Fuck this game! I'm gonna fly around on anyway! Where's the rest of the words? Ah, where's the rest of the words? Is this it? I think the developers made this game just to make
when the
people
time for
cry.
photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, I love this.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Yeah. Look at that guy. Let's go fly a kite. Open and do the I think I can see where I need to go next. Right? Yeah. Yeah.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Woo! Flying a kite, flying so hard. Yeah, stop those stars. Yeah, stop them yeah.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. While my father said to this was, make the music louder.
It's the real thing. Na-na-na-na-na-na. I wish I. This is the happiest I've ever seen you. Yeah! Fuck! For now. Woo! Damn it, okay. Oh. Knocking all the shit around, trying to come back to the dawn. Thick in the vein and main shit of floor. Everything counts here, I need to pick up and more. Not a vision, but what else am I meant to do? First of all, why the hell would you fly your kite in a storm? 10. Out. Going towards the chill. Going towards the sun. Oh, yeah.
I wish that I could truly
Tenkai.
say I thought about you on that day.
Tenkai.
Out there on the beach alone.
Tenkai.
Just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I didn't. Until we found you.
Within the the Tenkai? We
She
write
never
down.
talked about him. But
Dumb ass.
Mom told me once if I was a boy,
Hair
they were going to
spiky.
name me Gus.
Second of all, why the fuck would you let your kid fly a kite in the storm? You know what, Ethan? Because people like flying kites in the storm, right? I fly my kite in the storm, and sometimes I fucking seal that door. Look at that. Shit. Someone want to keep this story knocked up. Raise leg, raise flag, 7:30 a.m. Breakfast 8 a.m. Quiet time 11. You have to say that last bit. Everyone around you love is dying. I know. Ah. And third of all, what the fuck? What you not run when you say I started flying at you? Because it's like a dragon. It's quite interesting. Dude, it's dawn. Sweep trash. Why would you sweep the? Never mind. Gus, mop, mow, yard. Greg, be a baby. Okay. Routine. Jump rope 100 times. Jumping jacks. 100 times. I don't even know anyone called jacks. That's not gonna work out. Push. Hashtag. H looks like a hashtag. Ups. 100 times. Crunches 100 times. Run to the mailbox and back. Oh, I can't bother.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Climb into the attic. Looking at this.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Maybe she just stayed there. That would have been easy for her. That's her dad. That's a handsome devil, eh? How did she get a guy like that, huh?
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
I bet it was. I bet it was. I bet it was. Why do they not refurbish the rooms like they would be dead for decades and just leave the rooms? Who does that? People are probably going through trauma and grief. Who just really don't want to know.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again.
Cool, great. I have to go that direction just for that. They let everything there. They left everything
The house
there.
had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
For 40 to 80 years, I know.
And for a while,
It's dumb.
things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last.
Have you ever heard about the guy who left his dead wife in the bed? For like 20 years?
Beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Milton.
After
oh,
Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Oh. No, because Molly was dead in like 1930, and they didn't leave until after 2000s. That's fucking weird. That's weird. And also the family would have moved on by then, because a different family members would have taken over. You're right, that is weird. They shouldn't have like left it. That's just really bizarre. Maybe that is the curse of the family, to not leave fucking shit around. And plus, have you seen how much shit was in their rooms? You know how long that would take to clean and move? You know, why keep a room the same for 70 years? I think, to be honest, guys, I think that is the curse in itself, that they just can't let go. Just let go. Not 70 years to clean a room. I don't really know how much. Just obviously, you guys have pretty much completed it, except for obviously Ethan. He's almost completed it. Milton's turn.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, I've done one of these before. How slow do you clean, Ethan? This part is so close. Oh, I love this. I love that. I love shit like that.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Takes me half an hour just to pick up 5 pages of trash. Why the fuck are you judging? Wow. I love that. It's beautiful. You wouldn't want my job. No. Jazz's job is quite hard. Only because, like, emotionally what
Mom
you have
spent
to, like...
months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Is that it, guys? Is that everything upstairs? I'm gonna go back up just in case there's something else. Going up the stairs just to look around. To have a look. I'm gonna have a look around, guys. Look at moon. You see this house, Jazzy? This is what I want. I actually want this. I not only have to clean the whole house, but old people are assholes. That's true. Look, this is the sort of place I want, Jazz. But I said like there would be like a chair, like probably here, and then the whole place would be full of books, and then probably like so we could just look out. Yeah. I think that's it, guys. I don't think there's anything else. And we'll look at this. Would you want to live in that big ass house, Monkey? Yeah, I would. I'd
Whatever
renovate.
Milton had found
I'd
in the
clean it up.
house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
And sagging titties and hairy old guy dick and sagging. Jazzy talking about her job. Well, she likes and dislikes about it. That big ass tower house. I know, right? I want to get to the top of it so it's top. Does this mean each family member had their own room? To Kate, look, take that part of the house, but not the house that big. No, I don't want a house that big, no way. Scientific method. 1. Observation. 2. Question. 3. Research. 4. Hypothesize. 5. Experiment. Experiment is very important. 6. So say data. 7. Conclusion. It's not actually more, it's not different to that. It's more like do this then research, do this and research, do this and research, do this and research, then always question to yourself like, was that even the right answer? Then that literally is your answer. Is that the right answer? I just don't like old people, or young people, or just people in general. Then don't be hasty. Have I gone the opposite way, guys? Was I meant to go this way? Go out the other door and look right. Okay, that's what I thought. So this way upstairs?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Lewis.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room. Except Lewis.
This looks like my mate's room. I need to go visit him. That's exactly what he's feeling like. My mate's room's a bit crazy. This is Jazz's fave. I bet it is. It's got marijuana in it. Yes, it is. This is it? This is your favourite?
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He lives in Bogue. How dope is that? I know. I met someone once who lived in Bogue. It's pretty cool.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I can tell why Jazz likes this one. Oh, that's a cool painting. San Juan Ale. I love this film, Jazzy. It's my favourite so far. Right? It's fucking amazing. This is the best place so far.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, I can't do it.
He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
That's what mine did. How do I grab it, guys?
wander.
Oh, that was weird.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Wow, fuck you, Ethan.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Of course he would have been. Of course he's ideal because he doesn't fucking do
like
exactly
a whole
what he
new
wants to.
Lewis.
Yeah, because he did exactly what he wanted to.
So I let him go on.
Really? Almost done after this.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Hey, buddy. Hey there. What's that? Man's stuck in a well. Where is he? Is it this way? This way? Are you gonna... Come on, Maxie. Let's go. Max, come on. You dumb piece of shit.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Hey, buddy. Neil.
Then he made
the drummer.
musicians.
Neil, the drummer. Musician. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying, like, oh fuck. Yeah! It's Patrick and Josh. Patrick
and songs
and
for
Josh.
them to play.
Oh look, Tobey Maguire. Another fucking spoiled.
He talked about
the
starting a
whole
band.
fucking game. And old man Jenkins was stuck in the old hole.
And he was always humming something.
Hit me out to him, boy. That's
Every
it,
day
that's
his
it.
imagination grew stronger.
Yeah, everyone's with me. Oh look, it's Barry, the gorilla.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
This is partly why I stopped one of my jobs actually, because I could zone
And
out.
one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Hey, Barry.
He held an
Hey,
election
Barry.
for mayor.
Hey, Barry. There's Phil, Timmy, and Jimmy. Yeah.
And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
What? I can't do this. This is challenging.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
Oh, and there's Dave. Screw you, Dave.
You, Lewis.
Screw you, Dave. Screw you, Dave. Dave, you're so annoying.
St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
June lady, I swear to God, if you don't get out of here, I'm gonna call my boss. Sorry, June lady. That she likes to be called Jack.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
Handsome queen.
handsome queen.
Handsome queen, young and sweet,
The queen was on her own quest for
radiant rainbow, sinister serpents.
radiant rainbows.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tale. Rainbow. It's a 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 rainbow.
He followed the sound of her
electric guitar.
electric sitar.
Yeah.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Oh, so far, this is great. I love this part, guys. Jazzy, don't love this part. It's definitely my favourite.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
I love you, Jazzy.
And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
You hear me, Jazzy? I love you.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, this is cool. Oh, I got addicted to gaming.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
This part freaked me out. What?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
No, he's not going to.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Hey, look at the Lewis, the drums, the berries, the trumpets, the drummers, the trumpets. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna be king, 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 gonna be king.
Including the wise Captain who insisted on advising.
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. You can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
Bend down his head. Oh, fuck. No, this can't be.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
I've been dancing this whole time. That's a coincidence. Oh, fuck. What a coincidence.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Cool, moving on. Ah, I love that part. That's my favorite. Da 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 da. Oh, what's this?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Da 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 da. The tables have turned. Do you want me to finish this, guys, or Ethan? Ethan, have you finished this game yet? Ethan, have you finished this game? Talk to me. Tell me. Have you finished this game? Want to finish? Ethan, have you finished this game? He cut the heads off of the fish, and now the fish cut the head off of him.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral,
Ah,
Mom
okay,
told me
I'm
to
doing it
start
then.
packing.
I'm doing it, guys.
She
I'm gonna
waited
finish
until
it.
the day before we left to tell Edie.
Okay, I'm doing it for you guys, right? Let's go.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
It's almost over. I finished it like 5 minutes left. Really? What? Honestly, guys.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe you should have come sooner.
Oh no. What's gonna happen?
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
Monkey, be like, how stairs work. And Monkey be like, how does stairs work? I still can't get, Jazz knows this, I can't even get out of my own house. I don't even know where the stairs are. You know how they work. What are stairs? This is really nice. I live in this room. I knew a girl once lived in a room like this, like I was like 5 or something. It was like in the attic or something. She ate a lot of people. What?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol.
Oh,
some of your
and by the way,
medications are very specific.
I
No,
left
really?
a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Yes, I am. She just like walks out like sassy like. Oh. There's a dog basket, but there's no dog. What logic is that? Okay, jump in, jump in. Let me jump. Fucking mums, right, Jazz? Fucking mums. Can I sit on this chair? Come. How many for the Jazz? Living in a box. I was living in a cardboard box the whole time. The dog is dead. What the fuck is that?
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Yes, the other entrance to the library. I will learn to read and then kill everyone with my reading powers. So is the cat, so is the hamster, so is the
That
freaking
thing you're
fish.
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
Box, 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 box.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
So more
My
dead.
children are dead because of your stories.
Just please.
I think
can't
it's
take
best if Edith and I leave tonight.
it. Oh, Jazzy. You could just do what Jazzy does and just flush one down the toilet. Anyway.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
What's this? History of the Finches. R.I.P. hamster.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you.
I've seen
There's
it way
only time
too
for
many
one.
dead
This
hamsters.
is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Oh.
You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
I've seen way too many dead cats. Oh, I bet, man.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. when the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Don't worry, I'm fog-proof.
I got turned around.
I've seen a dead cat, thank God.
I started seeing things.
Hey, oh dear. I followed deer.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired and then I'm
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
1, 2. Sorry, I felt bad typing that.
Or maybe I came back to them.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit tired and then I
things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Right then! I want to see you guys.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! No!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but
God, I hate Mum's. Me too. Play Borderlands. I don't know if I can afford to buy Borderlands right now. When I can afford it, dude, I'll buy it. Every now and then I fall apart.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Flying car. Damn, these...
A few years went by.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while.
Oh no. I meant to type, I want to see you guys play Borderlands. Yeah, would love to play it. I'm so good at money. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, the hand part made me laugh so hard. Whoa. Please, dear, I want one last sandwich. Like I had to stop and pee. Okay, that's exactly what I did, Monkey. Okay, took me out. Mama, you got a sandwich, right? No, she has got a sandwich. Okay. Would you like a peanut butter sandwich? No, okay. What about a ham sandwich? Ham sandwich? Fine. Cucumber and tuna. What do you think of that? Cucumber and tuna. And that, I think that's great. Personally, fine, just interrupt you. Oh, okay. Mashed potato on a sandwich. What about that shit? Well, you know, fuck you too. Okay, fine, okay. This one you will like. Okay, sandwich, right? Get this. Okay, fine. Put it back. Fucking don't like salmon anyway. How about this? Butter with sugar on top of Cocoa Pops on a sandwich, right? Yeah, right? Sound good? Oh, no, it's not good enough. Okay. I got the final sandwich. This one you will love, right? Lucky Charms and a sandwich piece of bread, right? And it's got butter on it, it's got like hot chocolate on it, it's got like loads of stuff on. You wouldn't munch the whole thing up. Right? What about that? Sound good? Good? Is it good? Oh, fine. Okay, fine. Fine. Monkey, I'll pitch you your nipples so hard if you don't do it. Do you know what? I love you. And I'll eat the sandwich, okay?
She didn't.
And stick my finger in.
And then I was alone.
Aww, no. Mama went. Mama went
Last
dead.
Finch left alive.
Every now and then I fall apart.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
What is wrong?
This journal was supposed to be for you.
She was a bitch anyways. Yeah, she was a bitch.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you.
Fuck her.
And tell you all these stories myself.
Oh.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
This part.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Right.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone.
I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh no. Edith. Got a fucking son. Way to go to carry it on. We were in her womb the whole time. We're in a VV. We're in a vagina. A story by Giant Sparrow. For Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2013. Aww. Bless. Shit, what did I press? That's me pressing buttons again. Ian Dallas, creative director. Joshua Severo. Well, guys, I really like that. I'm definitely going to play it again, but this time when I'll play it, I'll probably just won't speak. I'll just literally leave it to play. Remember, we were on the phone, and I said, "Eerie," and it's over. It was that part. It was that part. I really like that part. Definitely so far is the Brother Lewis. What was your favourite? Definitely was probably Lewis. Definitely. I thought Milton was really interesting, but it really didn't have much story to it. It's just literally him disappearing. Oh, I love that fucking. That's an amazing paint. Paint. I think. Oh, I can't remember it's called now. What was it from school? What was your favourite? Yay! See, Ethan, I win. I loved it. It was seriously, it can't be beaten. That's a really interesting card. It's like changing his mentality over time. Thanks, Johan. An unlockable programmer. Corey Davis, environment artist. Gus, Dawn, Gregory. Gregory was my fave. Gregory was your favourite? Yeah, he was pretty cool actually. I like that one. It's a very short game though. You were right, Jesse. It's a very short game. Michael Fallick, producer. I do think the curse they're referring to though is the idea that they can't move on when someone dies, so they just like simply make it worse than it is. This is cute with the kids. Oh, it's so adorable, right? That kid there looks like a psycho. Yeah. Or Otis Frew is definitely a psycho. Oh, the cowboy. I love the cowboy kid. it's only like 2-3 hours depending on how you play. Yeah, I think if I played this as much as I did the other day, as you can see, it's 1 hour and 50 minutes this walkthrough. The other one's like 45 minutes. I would have got this done like in just over 2 hours. Annapurna Interactive. Megan Ellison. Holding a gun. God, that makes me scared when I see a kid holding a gun. They made another game called The Unfinished Swan. Really, man? I've got like a trailer for that. Play testers. That's pretty good. They had someone test the game. I really like that. That they actually spoke about them, because a lot of times they don't say for shit in any game when people have actually tested it. So yes, respectful. In loving memory, Louis Finch. Ew, I've got like chocolate on my chest. Where from? The Edith Finch team. 2012 to 2017. Wow, that took a while to make. The end. Tatum. It's in the PS store, free with PS Now. Wow, really? The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Did I get everyone? I did. I feel like a lot of their stories are not finished. I played the demo for this so long ago. Remember me saying, yeah, I remember you saying, honey, when I was on the way home from work. I think when you were telling me I was on the bridge, which across work. But yeah, I totally remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now, man. Night, Ethan. That's really cool. I really like that jazz. It's a really interesting game. Bye, Ethan. Yeah, I really like this game. It's definitely one of my favorites because it's just the whole. It feels like the whole game in itself is in its own in a world of its own. And it could be generally like expanded on. Out of 10, I'd probably give it about an 8. I think there's definitely a lot of the stuff in the game that's missing, and you can tell that when you go through the game, and I don't think it's just me. Exactly, 8 out of 10, that's exactly what I would give it. It's perfect, 8 out of 10 is perfect. I think the only problem for me is this game is when you walk through it, and you probably feel the same, but you can spot that there's things in this game that should have been continued or should have been like more talked about, and there's a lot more in the environment you could have interacted with, but they just couldn't. That's what I told you. I wanted more. Yeah, I wanted more to it too. I think there's a lot more to it. I think if they made a different version of this, where maybe like the son talks about how he's technically the last one, was happy with how it was. Yeah, I think it's one of those. It's one of these games where you feel like you want more. Yeah, it's definitely a good length, honey. I definitely think so. I think it's one of those stories that, because it's so just what you need to know exactly, but not too much. Yeah, it's enough to keep you informed. It's not too much to like overpower you. But I think it's to the point where it keeps you involved so much that you want to like keep playing it, but it also like keeps you to the point where you want to ask for more. But then like it is just a great balance, because the greatest games of all times are the ones that want you to go back and play them, and I would definitely go back and play this one. Definitely go back and play it. But this is definitely more focused on the clever way of telling a story rather than actually the gameplay itself. I wanted them to go more into the curse. Yeah, me too. What is the curse? So, what is your theory, Jazz? What do you think the curse is? What do you think causes the curse? Because I personally, because it didn't see like a curse to me. People will die. It happens. I think people were just curious. I think all of them have incredible imaginations. Every single one of them. If you notice, that's what they've all got all in common. They've all got amazing imaginations, right? But I definitely think. So okay, they've all got great imaginations, right? And that's actually what ended up killing him in the first place. As a prime example of that, Lewis at the end. But I think they all died at different times in different ways, just like how everyone does. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Everyone died in sort of like way some people sadly do die. Some people do die. So I got something in my mouth. I reckon the curse itself is definitely the curse of not moving on. I don't think a lot of them can move on. That itself is a curse. Some lived 1 year, some lived 83, that's a curse. There's not really curses here. Like, sadly, some babies die because of accidents. Sadly, people die in their 80s because they just reach a time in their life where they're just vulnerable to a lot more things. They just pass away. You know, people die. It just happens. But I reckon what they were trying to portray to you. Yeah, I think fear was definitely a part of it. I think it was fear. I think it was grief, and I think it was the idea that I think some of them lost their minds because of fear in itself. But I reckon the main thing that was causing the curse was generally the idea of not being able to move on. Because none of them could move on. Not one of them knew how to move on. And that book she was reading, why didn't they go more into that? Yeah, I mean, what was in the book? Because it seems like they sort of spoiled that at the end. Like, the kids didn't think like that. Yeah, I suppose. But then if you think about it, the kids' curiosity killed them. And what they all have in common is their imagination. So I think it's their wild imagination that ended up killing them. Like the child, Gregory, the toddler, I suppose he was like imagining these things happen, but truly what probably happened was he probably like reached up and turned it on. I don't think there was a curse. I think they just thought there was, probably. Because there's so many deaths happening around him all the time, they thought, oh, there must be a curse. I don't think there was a curse. But if they're on purposely, the writers themselves are trying to convince you there's a curse, maybe there's more to it. There may be another story one day they'll write. So it looks like it took them 5 years to make this one. I would definitely get behind them to make another story if they wanted to. I would definitely love to see them make another story. It's wonderful. Okay, Jesse, I'm going to leave it there. I think that was wonderful. It was amazing. And then I'm gonna go, and then I will obviously hang out with you after this. And I love you, Ellie Jelly, and I would see you in the next one, guys. See you in the next one. Fucking wonderful game. I love you, baby. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.